Coming up on today's show, reactions are happy in jolly old England with the birth of a new baby for the royals. Learn more about Harry and Meghan's new bundle of joy.
If you hope your college grad will make a bundle now that they're off to the real world, we've got a few tips about jobs for recent grads.
Our pet of the week hopes you'll find room in your heart for him. You'll meet a great dog.
And you'll win some great prizes if you enter to win our Friday freebie this week. We'll share what's up for grabs.
Celebrating what makes the Wabash Valley unique and entertaining. WTWO's Julie Henricks and Hazel Marie Anderson with Good Day Live, sponsored by the Hoosier Lottery.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Julie Henricks.
And I'm Hazel Marie Anderson. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us.
The Kentucky Derby has been called the most exciting 2 minutes in sport until this year. It was more like the most exciting 32 minutes.
A historic reversal. The first time in the race history, the horse that finished first place was disqualified for on-track foul. NBC's Ron Mott reports on the controversial call.
To the line, Maximum Security wins the Kentucky Derby.
The run for the roses turned thorny moments after Maximum Security crossed the wire ahead of 18 other horses in the biggest race of the year, where jockeying for position is common in a field this large.
There is an objection that has been posted on the board.
After a delay of more than 20 minutes, racing stewards disqualified the apparent winner for interference. You can see it right there for the first time in 145 Kentucky Derbies. The crowd shocked.
Those horses were all affected, we thought, by the interference. Therefore, we unanimously determined to disqualify number 7.
That meant a 65-to-1 long shot Country House claimed top prize of almost $2 million, returning handsome payouts to anyone daring to bet on him.
It's bittersweet. I'd be lying if I said it was any different.
But Maximum Security's co-owner called it the most egregious disqualification in the history of horse racing. Even the president tweeting, "Only in these days of political correctness could such an overturn occur." It's not the kind of feel-good story the Derby usually produces, and comes as the sport deals with sagging popularity and nearly 24 horse fatalities at a California track this winter.
Yeah, it's not the best timing for horse racing right now to have that happen, but it is the safest thing for the horses and for the jockeys to try to make sure that the riders know that they have to maintain a straight course no matter the quality of the race.
Today, fans touring the stables largely agreed with the stewards.
I have no regrets on how they called it. I think they did the right thing.
I had money bet on Maximum Security, so I feel a little bit upset.
I didn't have any money.
I didn't either, and I'll reserve my thoughts.
I think it's just interesting.
From betting on horses to betting on the royal baby, those who bet this morning, 5:26 a.m., they're winners.
Oh my goodness, we have a new baby in Great Britain. More on that, but first, I'll bet everyone wishes they could have more days like this.
Jesse, will we put bets on you this week? His forecast is next.
Hi, I'm Jay Crapo with Crapo Insurance Agency. Did you buy your motorcycle on the internet? No. So why buy your insurance there? Call the insurance agency that knows motorcycles, 478-3100, or visit us on the web at crapoinsurance.com.
WTWO has teamed up with Crane Credit Union this school year to provide local classrooms with all the education essentials. Each month, Crane Credit Union surprises an elementary school teacher and their students with school supplies and much more. Connect with Crane.
Hi, I'm Dakota Kirshner with Kirshner Building Centers. Whether it's a DIY project or major home improvements, Kirshner's can help. Join me for ideas on Good Day Live or visit KirshnerBuildingCenters.com for helpful advice.
Hey guys, Wes here with Complete Outdoor. It's a new year and time for a new John Deere compact tractor. We're offering the largest rebates on compact tractors in the Wabash Valley. We're doubling the rebates on 1 Series tractors to $1,600 and $2,500 on 2 and 3 Series tractors when you buy 2 or more John Deere implements, plus 0% financing for 60 months. Largest rebates and largest selection from the leading compact tractor company. It's a new year and time for a new John Deere compact tractor at Complete Outdoor.
Visit these local businesses at the Meadows Shopping Center. If you're tired of putting batteries in your hearing aid, come check out our new rechargeable hearing aids at Affordable Digital Hearing.
Come see my papa.
Meadows Cafe, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 3, and Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 3. Made from scratch breakfast, lunch, and of course, desserts.
Hey, Wabash Valley, Repeat Boutique voted 5th best consignment shop in the state of Indiana. New location in the Meadows, you gotta see me now.
Hi, I'm Jay Crapo with Crapo Insurance Agency. You own a semi? Have you checked your trucking rates lately? Call us at Crapo Insurance Agency, 812-478-3100, or visit us on the web at crapoinsurance.com.
Welcome back. Another decent day.
Yeah, yesterday good, today good.
2 in a row is good, but 2 in a row is all we're going to get.
Yeah, it's gonna go downhill. We're going to get some more rain, but I think the pattern will change up a little bit for us as we get late week, so that'll be better, but midweek.
Is there a day this week that you think is going to be the wettest, or are you not really saying yet?
I'd say Wednesday, Thursday. We may have some big storms on Thursday. We got to watch because a big cold front's going to come through. So.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, but really the next 3 days we got rain chances.
All righty.
But today's been beautiful. Take a look out there right now. We got lots of sunshine with our Graber Post building cam looking on the south side of Terre Haute. There are more clouds, though, starting to move into the area. Those clouds will continue to thicken as we head through the evening hours. You can see off to the north a few light showers. Most of the bigger rain is still well west of this area. On the Dorsa Automotive Doppler radar, not really showing anything near us, so we're in good shape here during the evening hours. Temperatures right now really nice in the 70s all across the area, but increasing cloud cover. And here's the way the forecast shakes out then. For tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, all those days scattered showers, but notice from Wednesday to Thursday, a big drop in the temps as a cold front comes through, and Friday's high may only be near 59 degrees, but dry. Maybe a scattered shower for part of the weekend, but not too bad on that. Highs, though, will be back in the 60s for the weekend and early next week.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm really excited.
It's the boy! The Royals have a new baby. Meghan gave birth this morning amid speculation and even wagering, as we mentioned, about the birth. A long-standing palace tradition has been to formally make the announcement of the new baby with a small frame typed announcement that welcomes, in this case, the son of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It's an elaborate golden easel outside of Buckingham Palace. The Duke himself made the announcement, though, to reporters as they waited outside Windsor Castle a short time after the birth. The Duke and Duchess revealed it was their son, born 7 pounds 3 ounces. They did it on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
But in this world of social media and instant global communication, that easel you see right there is the tradition that lives on to the delight of fans who had gathered to take pictures. And indeed, those royal supporters lined the streets of Windsor. It's the town west of London where Meghan and Harry live and were married last year. The boy, who has not been named yet, is now 7th in line to the British throne. People descended, royal souvenirs displayed, and then indeed the champagne was popping in celebration of the baby.
A long life and a happy life, and being together, having their first child with a happy baby boy and a happy mother. And, of course, happy Harry.
Yeah, it's very good for the country. Yeah.
You can tell by all the people that are out.
Yeah. Lifts everybody up a bit, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's good. With all what's been going on recently, I think this is a nice uplift, actually.
I'll refrain from my accent, but Harry was present for the birth, and so was Meghan's mother. They were all there at the couple's home on the estate of Windsor Castle.
Aww,
the baby boy.
Too bad the new royal baby wasn't born on May 4th.
Ooh, it was Star Wars Day around the world on May 4th. An Iowa hospital celebrated by giving newborns, that's right, Star Wars character hats. The hats were crocheted with many characters represented, from R2-D2 and Yoda's large green ears. One newborn even had the honor of wearing Princess Leia's signature side buns.
Look at those little Yoda ears. How cute. All right. Well, it is time for us to say congratulations to our Mother's Day sweepstakes winner.
Oh yeah, one lucky winner will, that winner is going to receive a $100 gift certificate to Dean's Party Mania, $100 gift certificate to Willow Gift and Home, and a $50 gift certificate to the Tulip Company.
Today's the day. We're announcing our winner, Elizabeth Leidick of West Terre Haute. Elizabeth, congratulations. She has been notified.
Yeah.
She's very excited. Aww. So we're excited for her, and we wish her a very happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Well, if you're on the fence about what to get Mom, perhaps something less frilly or fluffy, and maybe more financial related.
I actually spoke with Jamie Ohl, who's the Executive Vice President of Retirement Plan Services at Lincoln Financial. They did a survey and found out what Mom really might like this year.
We did a survey asking moms, and you might be surprised, it wasn't what we traditionally think of. It's not flowers, chocolate, or jewelry, or even a day at the spa. Half of all moms want a savings or at least contribution to saving for retirement. I don't think this will surprise anyone. Moms worry. I know my mom still worries about me today. They worry about their financial future. At the same time, the survey also found that 80% of moms are actually taking positive steps towards securing their financial future. And so this is a great time to take advantage of them telling us they would rather have that contribution to retirement for Mother's Day.
Well, how do you have that conversation with Mom? Because quite frankly, I can't imagine going to my mom and saying, hey, I'm not getting you a cute purse or a day at the spa. Let's talk about your money.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of an awkward conversation, not just with moms, with everybody, because we don't typically want to talk about finances. But the best way to do it is to just have a two-way conversation. Talk about what you're doing to save for your retirement or to secure your financial future. And then like most moms, I know mine is this way, she probably has some advice for you, and you can get it going in a back and forth conversation.
Well, beyond Mother's Day, what are some tips that all women could benefit from when it comes to thinking about that financial future?
I think the first thing is make it simple. So for all of us, moms, all women, we're busy. You've got children or work. Make it simple. So 3 quick, easy tips for everybody. One is to set a budget. You need to find the money to be able to save for retirement. 2, set goals. Know what that goal is for your financial security. And 3, work with a financial professional. They can help you with the first 2, and then most importantly, they can help you stay on track to secure a financial future.
Speaking of secure, if you think it's hard to talk money with Mom, try dating.
Oh my goodness. Internet romance scams are on the rise, and people are reported losing more than $140 million last year.
It's really scary, and it's why you should talk about the subject with any mom or woman in your life.
NBC's Rahima Ellis reports on how to protect yourself from romance scammers.
This is the actual picture that was on Match.com.
Sandra Eckenreiter thought she had found the perfect match.
You're beautiful. I really can't wait to put a ring on your finger.
A dream come true, this Massachusetts mom thought, on her first try with internet dating.
My husband has passed. I have 4 kids. I work, and I work all the time.
Calling himself Sergeant Hill, he told her he was stationed in Kabul on a secret mission, so couldn't call or FaceTime. Instead, he sent pictures.
It was nice.
But now she says it was all a scam. Sandra became suspicious when Sergeant Hill asked her for money.
You work in the military. You should be getting paid.
She started to send it, but had second thoughts.
I'm asking myself, what are you doing?
So she went online to verify his identity. Sandra's internet date was actually an image of WNBC sports anchor Harry Chickma, whose photos were used to create a fake online profile to lure women.
It made me feel absolutely terrible.
Match.com says they blocked the fake account and have a dedicated team and sophisticated technology that patrols for fraud. They say to protect yourself, never send money to people you don't know. Cyber experts also recommend doing a reverse image search of the profile picture. And if details don't match, it's a scam. And when in doubt, contact authorities. Rahima Ellis, NBC News.
Good advice.
Scary stuff.
It sure is.
Yeah.
After the break, it's graduation season. This means a new pool of people looking for jobs.
Some tips about the best way to land that first job for recent college grads coming up.